because to not be able to do it on purpose is not to be able to become crafted and skilled and competent and elegant at it. So that for me is one of the starting points. What's craft? Well, craft is an element of unconscious competence, flow state, being able to navigate things with relative ease. But craft is also the capacity to recognize that if you're going to get better at something, you have to practice it and you have to be able to pull on it to bring it into conscious competence. So think about a hobby or a sport or something along those lines. You'll see that at the highest levels, they move in a flow state. They're unconsciously competent. But if they meet an opponent that is better than them at a thing that they normally might dominate in, if they cannot come out of that 95% flow state and go to a position of that 5% conscious competence, if they can't apply technique on purpose, for example, I normally can return, if you're playing tennis, I can normally return the strongest of serves, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're up against somebody that's up their game. Well, in the moment of the match, if you do not have the technique and the skill that you can pull on at a conscious level to apply it directly, to think about your footwork, to think about how your body's aligning, to think about how you want to react, then you have very little hope of adjusting in the moment to beat something new if you cannot pull something out of that unconscious competence into the conscious space. How can you apply something if you do not understand the mechanic of it? Now, let's just say you do that and you win the match and you go, well done me. But you might lose the match. That's a little bit like being in a meeting and going, well, that didn't go in my favour, did it? I went onto the back foot. I lost kind of my way there a little bit, or I didn't have the impact that I wanted with that individual. Not all things are won in the moment. So what would I have to do? What would you have to do? It would be to then go away and it would be to reflect. It would be to think. It would go, do you know what? I do actually know how to do this. So what can I do? I will be consciously competent this time. I can apply things on purpose. And that to me is the application of craft.